Heart-Shaped Box by Nirvana. Once upon a time, I had a whole nice pedal board. I would just go. Those days are past, guys. That was in my youth. Nirvana is here with their hit song, Heart-Shaped Box. Look, I brought this. So what we're going to do today is we're going to learn the song on the guitar, and then we're going to move on with our lives. There's really only like 3.5 parts to this song. Guys, we need to be in drop D flat tuning. So that means we're like in drop D tuning, tuned down a half step. Here's what I recommend you do, guys. You could just use a tuner. If you just use your tuner, you want to be tuned to D flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B flat, and E flat. Another option, if you get confused doing that, or if your tuner doesn't want to cooperate, put a capo on the first fret. Then go into standard tuning. So it's just going to be E, A, D, G, B, E. You're going to end up tuning every string down to get to standard tuning because of the capo. Then go into drop D tuning, where you tune the top string down a whole step to D, and then you take the capo off and you should be good to go. Guys, at this point in my life, I am not in drop D flat tuning. I am just in plain drop D tuning. We are learning the song a half step up because it's so much easier to not have to detune every time you want to play the song. Guys, we're going to start off with what I like to call the main riff of the song. It goes like this. Here's how we do this. What we're gonna do, you're going to push down on the second fret of the third string from the top. You're also gonna push down on the second fret of the third string from the bottom. I like to use one finger. You may also use 2 fingers. It's just second fret on those middle 2 strings, people of the world, friends and relatives. Once you have that ready to go, this is an A5 chord. You're gonna play second string from the top, then third string from the top, then pluck up on the third string from the bottom, then go back to third string from the top. So that was... Then what you're gonna do is with your ring finger, mash down onto the third fret of the top 3 strings. You may also use your middle finger. Ring finger is just easier for me. You play top string, second from the top, third from the top, back to second from the top. So now we have... Let's play that one time together. Bunka, wonka, hooba, stanka. Guys, then you're gonna go like this. You're gonna play the top string open, then there's a little pause, just brief, and then you play second from the top, third from the top. So that was... Then there's another little pause, and then you're gonna play second from the top, third from the top, second from the top. Here's what we just did, guys. We went... We're halfway through the main riff, which makes up the majority of the song. People of the world, friends and relatives, my name is Stuart. Welcome to Marin Music Center, the guitar lesson YouTube channel of champions. Guys, I have a special treat for you. I will tell you a week in advance what tutorials I am releasing, and then you can get your Brussels in a brinch getting excited about them. I just made up that expression. Brussels in a brinch. Ruined it. I ruined the whole video. Go to marinmusic.com on the World Wide Web. Scroll on down. It says, do you want me to tell you the tutorials in advance? And you say, yes, please. Here's my name and my email. And then each week I will mail you the song schedule along with other guitar tips and tricks and garbage. Guys, let's learn the second half of the main riff. Second half starts off exactly the same as the first half. We do our little this thing again. By the way, if you were curious, this is called an A5 chord. And this, because of our drop D tuning, this is an what is that chord? This is an F5 chord. Then this is a D5 chord. So anyway, I got off track. We go bunka banky, binky banky. But then for the second half, after that, we're gonna go like this. Play the top string open, then on the third string from the top, slide from 2 up to 4. Play that 4 again. Then play second string from the top open. Go back to 4 on the third string from the top. And then on the second string from the top, play 3, 3. So that was slide 4, 0, 4, 3, 3. Slide 4, 0, 4, 3, 3. Guys, let's play the whole main riff all the way through, nice and slow. 1, 2, my name is Stuart. Mess up that one note. It was not on purpose, but I'm gonna pretend it was on purpose to make a very interesting point. So he plays this main riff. When I say he, of course I mean the infamous Kurt Cobain. Guys, he plays it multiple times in the song. I'm gonna say he plays this main riff over a dozen times in the song, and he does not play it exactly the same each time. Sometimes he'll hit 2 strings instead of 1. Sometimes he'll hit just different strings than he did the time before. The point being, as long as your left hand does the same thing each time, your right hand can be a little loosey-goosey, easy-breezy, beautiful cover girl, and it's gonna sound great. In fact, that's some of the charm of playing the grunge stylings of Nirvana. Feel like my video looks bluer than normal. I got new lights and they look very nice, but they're just a little subdued. I'm not sure. I've heard about something about a color wheel, color correction. I feel like that's what they do in the Lord of the Rings movies, so I should probably look into it. Guys, we have learned the main riff. Now check it out. The introduction to the song is just the main riff one time. That brings us to the verse of the song. Guys, the verse to the song is just the main riff 4 times. So we already know the verse. Oh, there's one tiny little difference. On the 4th time, when they get to the slide up to 4 part, that's where he kicks in the distortion. And you're gonna, okay, fine, I'll kick it in. Oh, my amp is falling over. My setup over here is pretty janky, if I'm being honest. We're gonna slide up to 4 on the 3rd string from the top, but instead of switching to the open 2nd string from the top, we're just gonna go. So I just played that 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I play 3 on the 2nd string from the top 2 times. So it's just way too loud. My neighbors are gonna be furious. Chorus goes like this. Guys, there's a little more to it, but let's learn that part. So, you're gonna play that same A5 chord we were talking about before. This guy, you're just gonna strum that twice. Then with your ring finger, play 4 on the 3rd string from the bottom. Play that note, and then wait a half a beat, and then bend it just a half step up, just a tiny little bend up. So it's 1, 2, play, bend. 1, 2, do it with me, and strum, play, bend. We'll turn it down a little bit. Strum, play, bend. Great job. Then, just move your pointer finger to the 3rd fret of the top 3 strings. Now we're playing that F5 chord. You're gonna go strum. Then, reach to the 4th fret of the 3rd string from the bottom again. Do that same play, bend thing. So that was. Then you're gonna go like this. Top string open. Then 4 on the 3rd string from the top. Play 4, 4. 2nd string from the top open. Back to 4 on the 3rd string from the top. Then play 3 on the 2nd string from the top. Very similar to what we do in the main riff. So that's. Guys, we have just completed the main part of the chorus. You're gonna take that short little riff and you're gonna repeat it not once, not twice, not 6 times, but 6 times in a row for the chorus. We're not gonna play it all 6 right now, but let's go ahead and play it dos times in a row. Spanish for 2, surprised you didn't know that. So we can just get a nice feel for it, guys. 1, 2, nice and slow. And an A5, play, bend, 2, 5, play, bend, 2. Guys, after we do that 6 times, we're gonna go like this. 3, 4. Smash your pointer finger down on the 3rd fret of the top 3 strings. It's that infamous F5 chord again. I called Kurt Cobain infamous already in this. Infamous is the word of the day, guys. So you're gonna play this chord just strumming down 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's still so darn loud. Then you're gonna play the open strings 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And then you're gonna go like this. Play 4 on the 3rd string from the bottom. You're gonna play it and bend it, and then just hold it while you're bending it. You're gonna play that note 4 times total. It goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's what you do. Then we go back to the 3rd fret. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then play the open top string, and then go slide up to 4 on the 3rd string from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then play 3, 3 on the 2nd string from the top. Here's that whole little like end of the chorus section. We've completed the chorus to the song Heart-Shaped Box by Nirvana. Guys, let's talk about song form for a second. We start off with the intro. It's just the main riff once, like I said. Then the verse. Main riff 4 times, like I said. Then we get to the chorus. It's that short little riff 6 times in a row, and then that thing we just did with a 3-3-0 bendy part, 3-3-0, and then 4-4-4-4-3-3. Then we get to the second verse, exactly the same as the first verse. Then we get to the second chorus. Now here's the thing, the second chorus is exactly the same as the first chorus, guys. Then though, we get to the solo, which we have not done a solo yet, so we do not have the opportunity for the solo to be the same. Guys, solo's short and sweet, goes like this. 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Kurt Cobain has a roto-vibe pedal. Had a roto-vibe pedal. Rip. I've literally never met a human being in real life who owns a roto-vibe pedal. I mean, I'm sure they exist, but I feel like Kurt Cobain might have the only one. Never even in a music store have I seen one. It's crazy. It's impossible. I know. Anyway, you can just put a chorus or a flange. If your amp might have like a chorus setting, just turn that on. It sounds great for the solo. That's what I've got going on. That's some sort of a chorus flangey thing going on. Check it out. Play 7 on the 3rd string from the top. Then I use my ring finger to play 8 on the 2nd string from the bottom. And you're going to play that 8 and bend it and then bend it back. So it's 7. 1, 2, look at this. Then you're going to go back to 5 on the 3rd string from the top. Play that. Then do the little bendy thing, but this time do it on 6 of the 2nd string from the bottom. So we've got. Then go to 3 on the 3rd string from the top, and then do the bendy thing on 5 of the 2nd string from the bottom. So that feels a little different. It's a little more spaced apart. We go. Now, another thing with this 5, you're gonna play the 5, hold it for a second, then bend it back. Then you're gonna play 3. Then slide down to 1, and then pull off to 0. So that's 3, 5, bend. You see that? How do you feel about this, you guys? Let's play the whole solo. That's the entire solo. We just learned the whole solo. We just have to do that twice in a row. Let's go ahead and do it twice in a row right now. 2, 3, 4. I forgot we were doing it twice in a row. You're not supposed to have that stupid pause in the middle. I just literally forgot what we were doing. I actually lied. That's not the whole solo. Then we go back to the A5 chord. You strum it, the A5 chord, immediately. Then you strum it again. 2, 3, 4. Now we're done with the solo. Guys, let's play the whole solo all the way through. 2, 3, 4. you do it. Then we go back to the verse. Finally, I can get rid of this awful, noisy distortion. Third verse, exactly the same as the first verse. Just remember that? It feels like ages ago. Then we get to the chorus, the third and final chorus. Guys, it's exactly the same as the first chorus until we get to the end. You know this part? That right there, where we played 3, then 0, then bend on the 4, we're not gonna do that one time. We're gonna do that 3 times, you guys. 3 times we're gonna play that. Then we're gonna go like this. So that's just that 4, 4, 4, 4, 3, 3, but we slow it way down. Guys, let's play the whole ending starting from the 3 times on that. 2, 3, 4. Once. Last time. Heart-Shaped Box by Nirvana from the hit album In Utero. I know I kind of messed up in that last playthrough, but that's because I dropped my pick, but then I caught it again. It was actually a Christmas miracle. No way I'm playing through this song. I do not want to. I think you guys get it.